Utica was fortunate to get a $2 million grant to plant a minimum of 2,000 trees. We're hoping to plant a lot more than that. Most of the money to go towards trees. We have until December of 2028 with a possible 6-month extension. We don't anticipate there will be an extension. We're concentrating on getting as many trees in the ground as possible before the closeout of the project, and minimum 2,000 living trees.
I am a New York State certified arborist. I've been certified for 30 years now. I received my certification when I was an arborist for Hamilton College. I was an arborist at the college for 20 years. And an arborist basically is someone experienced in the care, planting, and design of trees. We are dealing with the urban forest, which is a lot different from planting, say, in the parks. So the soil is going to be compact. It's going to have effects from the salt from the road. It's going to have runoff from storm water. It's going to have the heat index from all the pavement around it. So there are certain species of trees that fit in that category. We learned from the past that we want to diversify the species, so if an insect comes through, it'll only kill 10% and not all of them. So that's what we've learned about, species selection and dealing with the urban environment. We're going to be working with the Parks Department. They have a auger, which is a 36-inch auger, and they'll be digging the holes with the auger. The digging goes a lot faster, the planting goes a lot faster. You don't want to put a $100 tree in a $10 hole. You want to put a $10 tree in a $100 hole to make sure that tree can grow, the roots can spread and survive.
We're really surprised that Hamilton College approached us. The hockey team, men's hockey team, is going to be the first one. They're coming on the 13th, and they're bringing 24 students to volunteer to plant trees. And then the following week, we have the women's hockey team. And then the 27th, we'll have the men's and women's basketball team. So that's going to be tremendous. And I'm not sure how many people. I think there are going to be more people that weekend. And then October 4th, we have the women's lacrosse team.
We're going to be doing containerized trees because for volunteers, which a lot of this planting will be done by, it's easier for them to handle. A bald and burlap tree weighs anywhere from 250 to 300 pounds. That needs machinery to get it to the hole. A containerized 15, 20-gallon tree, 2 volunteers can carry that tree to the hole with ease and be able to take it out of the container and plant it. We'll use Howard Ave. So between the Parkway and James Street, there is 63 available planting sites. So Dave Short and I will go and mark each curb where there is a prospective planting site. Then UFPO will come through, NIMO, Water Board, check underground utilities, and then will green light us. Yes, you can plant a tree here. No, you can't plant it here, but you can move it over 4 feet. So that'll be the process. And once they give us that list, then maybe we go from 63 trees to say 55 trees. So every house has what's called a microenvironment. So the macro environment is Cornhill. The microenvironment is 679 Howard Ave. What tree will grow best in that location? How many hours of sun does it get? How much lawn exposure does it have? Is there overhead wires? Is there not overhead wires? So really that's the criteria that's going to be involved in tree selection.
We're getting them from New York State nurseries. That's great because you want to have different nurseries providing different kinds of trees or different size trees. We're getting bids from at least three different nurseries within the area. So we're pretty excited because diversity is a good thing. Having more than one grower means that we're going to get different kinds of stock.
The work that's being done today is going to benefit the community 75 years from now. That, I think, is the most important thought when we talk about replacing the tree canopy. It's not just the infrastructure, it's not just the shade, it's 3 generations from now, kids riding their bike on a sidewalk. 3 generations from now, a family raising their children in the city of Utica. We lost tons of trees. We lost our canopy from infrastructure redevelopment, from projects that needed to happen because old trees aren't necessarily the best for the environment, so you have to plant new trees. The other thing that happened years ago was Dutch elm disease. You know, you look at historical pictures of Utica, it was a tree city. We had a beautiful canopy. Some of that's still prevalent in a lot of the neighborhoods. While we've taken a really large effort over multiple administrations, really chipping away at replacing that canopy, this grant that we've embarked on now is unparalleled. We are going to be planting 2,000 trees. We're going to be making sure when we're done, 2,000 trees are still alive. This is an absolute generational project.
So this is the project of a lifetime for me, and I'm truly grateful to be able to be a part of it.
I live in Clinton, right outside the city, but for me to do this project and to help this canopy survive and thrive, I don't want to say it's a lifetime achievement. I've achieved a lot. I've been blessed in my life, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.